Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to this 16-star league, the Battle of the Titans, Weegee versus Akki. My name's Thero, hanging out with Rockshock. How you doing today, buddy?
Doing great, man. Really excited to be a part of this race. You said it perfectly. Battle of the Titans.
It's huge.
It's gonna be awesome.
You've got former world record holder Weegee on one side. You've got Akki, current world record holder, the robot, on the other side. I'm telling you, this match is something I've looked forward to all week.
Yeah, same. I learned that it was happening this week. The last match I commentated about a week ago, and it's been in the back of my mind ever since.
It's huge. So going into this 16-star league, you've got the number 1, the number 2 seed. You've got a lot of crazy stuff going on. You've got LBLJ, which is the battle of consistency for those guys. You got, both of these guys going up the BLJs, heading up to Bowser, the endless stairs. I mean, it's like instant. I don't know how these guys do it sometimes. It's like, boom, hit the bottom stair and straight up. So I think we're going to see some crazy stuff today.
Yeah, it's completely insane. And they both make it look so easy. But it's anything but that. I'm really excited to see as well because these two have like basically polar opposite play styles. Weegee's like he pops off. He goes for all the strats. He'll probably tone it down a little bit for races, but honestly, maybe not even. And then Akki is just robotic, super consistent. So it should be really cool to see that contrast and how it affects the race.
Now, Rockshock, you've been a part of these GSA matches, and this is a question I like to ask a lot of the folks that sit in the commentary booth with me. So, when you're racing, when you're putting your head down, are you watching your opponent as you're racing through? Or are you kind of just like putting your head down, doing the best strats you can, and getting through it?
I'm not. Yeah, I don't watch races. It seems like most people don't watch. Maybe that's the idea I get. I don't even look at a timer. I just like turn the game on and play. Try not to even think that it's in a race.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I've tried to watch before, and it just gets way too in my head. Like I'll see where I'm at in bits and where they're at, and I always like make mistakes. So I think it's better to just not know. Obviously, there are pros and cons to both, but that's how
there are. I've noticed specifically in the longer categories, some of the runners will watch only because they may adjust their strats. They may do one thing or not do another thing. But speaking of doing the thing, we're getting started now. Now, this is going to be 3 races. I don't think we're going to see a clean sweep across the board. This is going to be back and forth the entire time. Both runners on the Japanese version here. As we're kind of getting resynced up. There we go. I think we're going to see some craziness.
Yeah, I think almost definitely. Almost every 16-star race in this league has had something crazy. Last night, if y'all saw Proto Man versus Cheese, I mean, that's as crazy as it pretty much gets. Right. It goes to show that anything can happen. So, hard to predict, really.
16 stars are tough because you don't have the leeway that you have like in a 70-star or 120-star of, oh, shoot, I bonked, I made a mistake. You don't have time to make that up.
Exactly.
So both runners getting Lakitu skimmed, opting not to speak to Lakitu, give him that pep talk before getting this run started. And the infamous LBLJ.
Yeah, here we go. This is huge. Both these runners are obviously very good at it, but if you miss it just once, like that's a huge advantage to the other player. And of course, they're both in there.
They're both in there. Weegee is slightly ahead.
Yeah, that was insanely good, LBLJ. Weegee does the instant long jump, and Akki turns around a bit.
Right. Now, Dark World, of course, Dark World Red's getting the star at the top before hitting Bowser. To me, all of your Bowser courses are really technical. Shout outs to Lunar Jump in the chat there. I wants to watch him grind out Dark World for like 8 hours. Just to work on movement. And this is kind of where the rubber meets the road here in the beginning. Weegee with that slight lead right now over Akki. Oh!
Akki, no double first.
Nope.
Really close.
That's all right. First race, getting the hands warmed up, getting the fingers working.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting the nerves out a little bit. No, Bowser stages are huge, especially in 16 star, because it's like the bulk of the run, really, when you think
Right.
about it. Like, the other stars are so fast that you really got to perform well in the Bowser stages.
They are. I think out of even in a 120 run, to me, the most movement-based courses are those Bowser stages.
Yeah.
You know, you look at Fire Sea, which we're going to see things like the pole skip coming into play, working on early Ellie's, see who can get up there quickest, and like the lag reduction in Fire Sea, and we'll talk about when I get there, terrifies me because you're looking at Mario like straight on, so you kind of can't see where you go.
Yeah, you really can't. I can't get the hang of that lag reduced for the life of me.
All right, heading into Womp's Fortress here, Akki in the lead right now with that bonk from Weegee in Dark World.
A second to two, so really close at a Dark World. Wouldn't expect anything else. See if Weegee goes for double jump Alice. I don't know if he's been doing that in races. He's been on the ultimate grind though, every day, going for the 16-star record.
Oh. Getting that dusty dive there.
A lot of dust. Akki with the good Alice. Weegee gonna readjust. And he gets it. All right, not too bad.
You know, and I've had that debate texture set up over the old sock folder. What's more consistent? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for texture to be more consistent, but it sure seems to be for me. It's like that with every strat that I like update. And then when I'm thinking like, okay, I should play this safer in a race. But if you're not used to the old way you used to do something, Weegee
double jump. That is so nice.
Yeah, wow, that's insane. The confidence you have to go for that against Akki of all people.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, once you kind of update a strat, for me at least, like it's hard to go back.
Right.
Because you don't have the muscle memory for it as much anymore.
And I've noticed a lot of runners will use, those kind of older strats, like the more like mid-tier strats, as a backup.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. But if I happen to miss texture setup, like in a race, a lot of times I'll go for sock folder the next time, and 9 times out of 10 I'll miss that too. So I find it's best to just stick with what you're comfortable with.
Oh yeah.
We messed up the movement there a bit. Had to go around the backside for Wild Blue, but he's still hanging right in there. About 5 or so second lead for Akki.
Going into shifting Sandland now.
Yeah, this is where the run really kind of picks up. SSL and LOL are huge in this category.
I think the universe is telling me something. I know you could probably hear all the thunder. Weegee throwing away that bomb.
Yeah,
gonna have to back it up here. Pillarless is terrifying because eventually you run out of backups.
Exactly. Yeah, Weegee's already halfway there. He's only got one left. Akki making quick work of it.
A second bite at this apple here.
There he goes.
All right.
There he goes. Should be good.
In Pillarless specifically, you want to go fast, but you could also go too fast, fly out the other side, and miss your ground pound, fly out the other side, and then you're kind of hosed.
Yeah, you're basically done at that point. I mean, that's huge. It's all about finding the right balance of like going fast, but you try to go too fast, and then Weegee with the single jump, that's pretty hype. And in one mistake, it's basically over in a race of this caliber. Like, you got to assume the other player won't make that mistake.
Weegee is not letting up at all. I mean,
yeah, that's what I like to see.
It's almost like that score to settle. The previous world record holder versus the current world record holder. Like that's where the hype comes from, I think.
Yeah. For sure, and Weegee is he wants it bad right now. He wants the world record back. Like I said, he's been on the ultimate grind. Oh, he's getting burned. And he's had so many good pace runs that, I think he's probably definitely a little extra motivated now.
Oh, yeah.
World record holder.
For sure. Akki, super consistent. And that's something I've been able to commentate tons of Akki's races. And one of the things is that he is just so consistent at what he does.
Yep.
That it's insane. just over and over.
It's completely insane. He hasn't made really like a single mistake yet. I mean, to speak of, that's how he plays, and it's insane to watch. He really doesn't look human. I don't think I've seen him but 15s.
Right, and in a race, which is crazy.
Just another day at the office.
Right.
I wonder. I think Aki's been doing an elevator tour in races, so Weegee will probably do lava boost. That could be a bit of a time save for him. It's about a second, I think, faster. Let's see. Yeah, Aki, perfect again. Yeah, so Weegee going for the pro boost here.
And he misses it.
Wow, he lived.
Oh, he lived though.
Yes, but not terrible. A couple rage pauses. Could have been much worse.
Right. Definitely could have been much worse. He backed it up really well. I didn't expect him to live off of that. Wow.
Yeah, usually when you fail that way, I mean, he got up high enough, but like if you hit the little bridge, the underside of the bridge, it's pretty tough to make it back to land. There you see Aki just going for the elevator off the bat. Doesn't want to mess with the boost.
I mean, it's less risky. It's
much less risky.
And it's kind of balancing that, high risk, low reward, but that's why these guys are at the top. All of the things that they're doing is like incredibly high risk for frame saves, for second saves. You're not looking at massive time saves with these strats, but they're super risky. Triple box jump incoming.
Yeah. 16 stars at the point where like you have to. There's no way around it now. You kind of have to go for just insane strats.
Right. All right. Weegee going for his triple box jump as well, missing.
Just slightly less crisp on Weegee's end, but like you said, it's the first race, kind of getting a run through.
Exactly.
And it's not bad by any means.
Not at all.
He's not giving any openings whatsoever.
He's not, and Aki, of course, being known, like I talked about at the beginning, for those insta BLJs, we've seen him kind of mess up a little bit here and there, but generally very, very consistent.
Yeah.
And good RNG on those boulders.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a player with as consistent as BLJs as Aki. You expect it to be instant. I mean, you're surprised if it's not. All right, there we go. The second try.
Yep. Able to get it just as Aki's wrapping up his time here in the Hazy Maze Cave.
Star behind.
Now,
Sorry,
Aki opting to go for the triple jump wall kick strat. Now, optimally, and correct me if I'm wrong, going right side is actually a little bit more optimal than left side.
Yeah, that from how I understand it, Weegee not getting into the kind of boulder treatment like Aki was is like if both are perfectly optimal, then the right side is faster, but it's generally easier to get faster times with the left side.
Right.
So that's why most people opt to do that. I don't like the left side. I never really learned it, and it freaks me out. But
right.
Every 16-star runner goes for the left side. Pretty much.
Weegee a little bit behind here. You're gonna be catching up. Aki getting a very dusty dive heading into Dire Docks, but I mean, if that's the biggest thing that we can comment on Aki's run are some dusty dives, then that's the epitome of consistency.
Yeah, and it really is. Like there's nothing to speak of. Aki's been basically perfect.
Right.
Let's see if we can get this front sub. Doesn't do the lag reduce, but I mean, very well done. I'm not too familiar with like 16-star timings. Like he's gonna enter Fire C around like 11:46 here. I think that's pretty insane, but I don't know.
It's pretty insane.
I don't know exactly the pace.
It's definitely pretty insane.
Yeah, I mean it must be because he's been flying.
All right, whole skip.
Which Weegee a little off on that angle. He's not gonna make it up. That's huge. It's so hard to back this up. You're like 2 frames per second. Yeah. You hate to see it. Oh, and Aki messing up on the
Oh, he's gonna miss the cycle. Oh, he's falling all the way down. What?
Oh my gosh. He's just playing around, but that was sketchy. Weegee cannot get up on this sub. It's so hard. It's a lot harder than like if you're just doing DDD 100. I don't know why it lags so much more.
Right.
Impossible to get up on this sub.
There we go. Wow, that the first major mistake from either of these runners. Wow.
Yeah. Simultaneous. Let's see if Weegee can get some of that time back on Fire C. And then, like I said with Cheese yesterday, you never know what can happen in bits. So.
Sure. Oh.
I'm surprised that hit. That was very close. Weegee not get the glitch.
That would have been the opportunity that Weegee really needed, because he almost missed that throw, and that's something that Akki here recently. I don't know if you've noticed in a lot of his races. Weegee getting another burn there. But Akki specifically at the beginning of the Bowser fight in Dark World has been kind of missing that throw with Bowser not falling off and having to go back and readjust.
Yeah.
So Bowser throws have been kind of weird for Akki.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that because Weegee, that looked intentional. I don't know.
It did.
You might just know that. Akki missed the long jump. Let's see.
Oh wow.
There he goes. It's a little bit rough on the start, but of course, once he gets it, no problem.
Exactly. I'd still be on those stairs.
Yeah, Weegee looked like he's gonna prep for race 2.
Gonna concede.
Here. He's on mid 15 pace, which is ridiculous. Missed the cycle in Fire C.
In a race.
Yeah. Going back to that Bowser throw, I'm really surprised by that because Akki is like a god at Bowser throws. I mean, he's got everything, but especially throws, it seems like.
And we kind of talked about a little bit before we went live here. Some of those strats that you don't necessarily practice for a while, it can be kind of triggering to miss them. Just like there, missing moving right side, gonna back it up with left side here, lining it up.
He's probably not using the left side. And yeah, you can see it. How often do you think he actually does the left side? Like if he misses right, he's probably just done. Well, that's too bad. 15, yeah, probably dead, but he can still get it very low. 16.
Some spaghetti drops, really unexpected from both sides.
Yeah.
Honestly, if Weegee would have stayed in and Akki would have taken a death there, we would have almost been neck and neck.
Weegee doing some practice here.
I don't blame him. He struggled with that pillarless, so I don't blame him going back to kind of revisit it.
Yeah, not at all.
He backed it up well, but it still cost him time. Akki
diving right into Bowser's shell and popping in. Yeah, the first really sign of weakness from Akki here at the end. I don't know if Weegee might be better off mentally going into game 2. Akki might be a little bit shaken. I don't know if he gets shaken, but if he
don't know either. But
into this run would do it, I think.
So this is 3 races total in the league. All 4 points. I've really enjoyed these leagues. I feel like it's going by super quick. Excited to go to pace and see the grand finals. But it's provided a different dynamic. Normally what you see is those best of 3 matches. But now we're going to see 3 matches, period.
Yeah, it's really nice. And how they do all the other leagues too. They have various ways for even if you lose the race or the series of races, then you still get some points. And I think it's a great idea because it just encourages both players to give it their all the time.
Right.
Yeah, 16-13 from Akki with a plethora of, if you can call it that, of mistakes at the end.
Yeah.
So, still a really good time. And queuing up for round 2.
All right, getting started once again. If you're Weegee, what's going through your mind right now, Rock Chalk?
That's a good question. I think you gotta feel pretty good. I mean,
It's me, Mario.
for the majority of that race, he played fine. Like other than front sub, it was just a couple things here and there that he has to tighten up, and it looked like he did that. Like he went and practiced pillarless and lava boost, and he seems to be on the right page. You saw how Aki made some mistakes there late, so I think you gotta like your chances.
Which was unexpected. I mean, I don't. Again, we go back to that. If you're watching or not, if he was watching, that's got to make him feel not as defeated. To where, hey, I've got a chance in this regardless. Aki showing those little chinks in the armor towards the end, that's going to be kind of interesting going into this second race.
Yeah, really interested to see how they respond right off the gate here. Could be very evident, like even in Dark World.
Oh yeah.
I think they are both watching. By the way, they're in this call. Generally so they do. They
have to be
in real time. Not necessarily, but I would bet that they're both watching.
Oh.
Aki getting the ledge.
Aki got the ledge grab
right
there.
Away. Weegee, a low 119. That was insanity. And Aki getting out of there. This could unravel in a hurry. Aki needs to get it together.
This is exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah. That spot on commentary. And Weegee going. Oh, was he going for Tsugashima? I missed the first one.
It looks like he was.
Unfortunately, he's given quite a bit of time back here. But that would have been extremely hype.
But we're seeing that confidence. That's what's important. Seeing that confidence. Because that's what it is. Speedrunning is incredibly mental. It's a battle. Yeah, these runners are facing off against each other, but it's really a battle with yourself.
It really is. Way more mental than you would think. Like, even if you don't run, even if you do run, like it took me a while to realize how mentality is like a huge part of it. It makes all the difference in the world if you're confident going into a star or a race, and if you're not.
Right, and especially in these races, it's about letting things go.
Yes.
You can't focus on, oh shoot, I fell. Why? Because you have a star coming up. You've got movement coming up. You've got things you got to do, and that's in the past.
Like you said, Aki leaving that short.
Yep, and he's done that in quite a few races over the past couple of weeks, specifically in Dark World.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Well, he goes for a super fast spin, like basically one spin.
Right.
So I guess he's just not getting that speed. Like I was gonna say in races, how it isn't so important to let things go. I think it's even harder for players like this because every run they do they want world record.
Right.
So more so than just your regular higher level players, it's got to be harder to let things go. But that's what you got to do.
It's true, and like we said at the beginning, the Clash of the Titans, the others' mistakes can almost give you confidence in what you're doing.
For sure.
Weegee going for texture setup here once again.
That was beautiful.
He did not have to readjust like he did with the last race, so Aki going with the normal triple jump. Alice.
Very good. Yeah, Weegee seems to be playing with a bit of swagger here. Let's see if he can get this, if he's going for double jump Alice again. It looks like it from the setup, which I think is really cool. He that speed kick off the stairs.
That's insane. That's insane. Ridiculous. 2 for 2.
Yeah. I know he's grinded a lot, but he makes it look so easy.
I mean...
yeah, getting the texture set
up. Wow. All right. See, Womp's Fortress is kind of like that reset area. When you're doing runs, especially when you're playing on this level, you get that dust, you're like, all right.
Yep. I'd like to see the breakdowns of, I know there's like, you can do that on, I can't think of the...
Splits.io?
Yeah, where you can like see where all the resets are.
Yes.
Like 99% have to be either Dark World or Womps.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
they both had pretty good. They're pretty good through there. I didn't check their times, but not flawless by any means. But they made it through just fine. So basement is where it kind of started to get to Weegee last time. Let's see if he's has better luck in this race.
I mean, we've kind of flipped. You know, Akki had the lead at this point in the last race.
Yeah.
And we've kind of flipped here.
Weegee.
Oh.
Not hitting the A and B at the same time. That's unfortunate. Let's see how he backs it up. The sand is so annoying to move through.
It is. You know, in the sister game of SM64 here on GSA, SMO, the sand is really easy to move through. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Akki. Oh.
2-0. But he backs it up all right.
He does. Weegee trying once again. Oh, and the bomb blows up. This is
not what he needed.
You know, he's going to try to catch the bird here.
Very early.
Wow.
Too early. And
Oh,
it is too no. Weegee. And just like that, Akki definitely in the lead. Hopefully Weegee doesn't let it get to him too much, because it's far from over.
Right. I mean, that's rough, because he just went back and repracticed that.
Yeah.
And this is where we see, if we have that mentality switch, you know, Weegee is the GOAT. He's amazing at the game.
Throwing it away.
No.
Gonna just take a death. Doesn't want to respawn it. Wants to go from the start. That's too bad. Pillarless, I feel like more than most stars. Oh, he's just gonna bail. He's gonna do both LLL. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Quick thinking for Weegee, but Pillarless can get in your head so easy. Like, he failed it 3 different times right there, and it's just too much. Too much can go wrong. And you start overthinking it.
Getting that booty burn.
Yeah. Not looking good.
And a ledge grab. This is a perfect example of what we talked about as far as your mentality.
Yeah, you can see it in the gameplay. Just he's getting a little frustrated. Still plenty of time to turn it around, though.
For sure. I mean,
get the momentum. It's just get a few stars under your belt, and it makes it much easier.
And that's where, like, the last race again. If Akki would have fell off doing the moving right side there, it would have been huge. Oh, and commentator's curse right there. I don't think I've ever seen him miss that in a race. I could be mistaken, but I don't think I've seen him miss that.
I mean, he lines it up in a way he does long jumps, so it's a little easier to get the angle.
Right.
So at first he's about the only way that he would likely fail it, and that's what he got there.
All right. Pushing through. Currently 1 star ahead right now. Akki with the side flip. And Weegee making up a little bit of time. Not getting that booty burn.
He got lava boost very well, or really fast as well. Kind of missed that, but much better than the last race, which he really needed, because he can't really back it up. Now he has to get all the stars in LOL. Well, except for little bullies.
He also took a burn in the first race here on Reds. Reds looking much more deliberate.
Very good race.
Wow. Still in this, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. He's got the bully. About a star behind, but, I mean, probably the harder part of the run still to come. You got Fire Sea, BLJs, and Bits.
And both of the runners struggled in Fire Sea a minute ago.
Yeah.
You know, Akki, of course.
Seems like if there was one thing I would pick as Akki's weakness, I would say, from what I've seen, is Fire Sea. I've seen him miss the cycle more than I've probably seen him miss other things in this league. Could just be coincidence, but now he misses all the way down. Gonna have to go into the room. Definitely giving Weegee some openings. It's a good backup. That side flip's not as easy as it looks, especially if you're not used to it.
Was a solid backup, but yeah, it's not major things, but he is giving Weegee these small windows at this point.
More than you would maybe expect. Oh, and Weegee gets... It's kind of unfortunate. Oh my god, that backup was insane.
Wow.
Didn't even miss it. It almost looked intentional.
He made it happen. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, it just kind of has to do with your positioning. You can get like a big side flip. That cage above Mario's head like doesn't exist in a little part, so it doesn't knock you down on a side flip. But Weegee not phased at all. Actually, good RNG again.
Oh.
But he hits the wall.
Again, it's the small things.
Yeah, this is not that big of a deficit.
Not at all. Going up that left side, grabbing that star.
That was like optimal. He rolled out on his way up and just clipped the ground. He looks good too. All right.
Super solid.
Yeah, Aki fading at about 10:55, I think, or 10:56. So it's looking like about 20 seconds.
About 20?
Yeah, which seems big in 16, but look at this. I mean, this is already a few back right there. If Weegee can get the punch grab.
And I'm sure he can.
Oh yeah, it's for sure capable. Let's see. He does a punch grab a little bit fast.
Oh!
But he does it a little bit faster than Aki because he goes closer to the door. He also backed that up faster. Has to travel much less far with nips. So even though both missed punch grabs, Weegee probably lost slightly less time.
These MIPS clips are insane. They make it look incredibly easy. Oh,
Yeah, Weegee missing. I don't know if Aki I saw just did like he didn't do the wall kick. Did he mess it up or does he just not go for that? He just went through the 30 star door the normal way, I guess you could call it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see him the first race.
All right, so front sub from Aki, and he misses.
Up. This could be huge because we saw how Weegee struggled to get back up here. Aki going up the right side. Wow, you don't see that very often. Usually if you fail, you go to the left. It's much easier to get up there.
But he made it.
Yeah. Shouldn't be surprised.
I shouldn't.
Okay,
the
Weegee
robot.
Much better there. Okay, so yeah.
We got our race again.
Said and done. It's probably about the same lead. Weegee might have gained a bit of time throughout that split. Aki getting dust. Still made it though. I know that's possible, but you don't really expect it.
Looking good.
Yeah, flying through this. Oh my god.
He looked like he was.
This is like.
It reminded me of SMO rolls.
That is insane from Aki. You have to go unbelievably fast to get that movement, and that was perfect. I didn't even think that was like a possibility.
The robot at work.
Like Weegee had an amazing fire. Hey, sorry, my dog's getting a little antsy.
He was hyped for that fire sea.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Dog champ.
All right. Aki not having problems. I mean, we're only one Bowser fight away at this point.
Yeah, and BLJs, I mean, like we said, you expect Aki to have them on point, but
Weegee! Oh, he didn't throw him off. Oh.
Yeah, this is almost worse, though, because you have to wait for him to come forward. There he goes. But, I mean, you never know. Aki could miss a few BLJs, and then it's right back to even.
BLJs
like
or that right side.
Yeah. Or you get Goomba'd. It's a lot that could happen.
And that's
setting up the BLJs.
instant.
Yeah, perfect.
Straight up.
It's insane. It's like crazy.
All right, lining it up.
It's just
One's in there.
Just as fast. So yeah, we just gonna have his work cut out for him.
But we saw Aki struggle with that right side. But that's not something that I typically see him struggle with.
Yeah, I wonder if it's maybe in the back of his mind.
It could be.
Weegee, second try. It looks like he lost it, though. Sometimes, I don't know how that works, but you can lose it at the top of the staircase. It's about the most demoralizing thing ever. And yeah, Weegee, it's looking grim.
Up.
Accurate, beautiful sky.
Got up there quick.
He's got to avoid the scoop.
Oh!
He lived. That was...
Wow. Oh, and he flipped off.
What are you doing? This is crazy. Okay, well, it's kind of a race now.
Wow.
Go. Weegee can't keep the camera.
Oh. Now he's got to do that right side again.
Yeah.
Oh, and he fell off.
I is not treating Aki well. Okay, Weegee's in this. Both in sky.
All right.
Yeah. This is again. This is like tied, and he
fell once again. We're almost neck and neck.
A Mario meltdown. Sendings you never thought you'd hear.
All right, he gets up there.
Hey, man, who knows what can
happen? And
Weegee
falls.
No. Wow, Sky is Weegee getting burned all the way off. This is insane.
No.
Bowser in the Sky has been a complete monster to the runners lately. You saw it last night as well.
I don't know what it is. Wow. All right, Weegee working on his first throw here.
You saw about every possible thing that could go wrong in
right.
30 to 45 second stretch. That was something. But Aki finally in here. Gets the third throw. Aki with a 17. Very rare sight.
That is incredibly rare.
Man, what a race, though. That's what's so fun about 16 races in particular. Like, they just have... Stuff like this just tends to happen.
All the time. Like, it's so optimized that even small things like that can change the course of the race.
Yeah, that's... Man. We got a third one to come still. It's excited to see what can happen.
So, going into this third race, wow.
Yeah, I don't even know what to expect anymore. That was not... that race is not what I was expecting, so...
Not at all. Not at all. And it just goes to show that you can't accept defeat. You can't.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta play till it's over.
Because the tides just change. Like that. Instantly.
Yeah, the tides changed like 6 times. Back and forth. Alright, we're counting down here.
Alright.
For this third race.
Getting it started.
Aki's already got 3 points.
Yes.
Yeah, so you get 2... No. Well, he won the 2 races, and you get a bonus point for winning the series, but so... Weegee can still get a point here.
He can. Which is what he's hoping for. I mean, we saw the beginning of Weegee's last run, which was just amazing. Deliberate movement. That was not what I expected to see out of Aki.
No. That was... I mean, the man's a machine. You don't see that happen very often. But I wonder if the competition... This kind of happens to me when I'm playing racers like around my skill level. I seem to be extra nervous, just because like like if you're playing somebody way better than you, like you can play loose because you're probably not gonna win, or the same like way worse than you. But if they're like on your level, then it's kind of just a little bit extra pressure because you have to perform pretty much as well as you can.
Right. All right. Aki looking much better.
Dropping the long jump. Looks like he should be good though. Not too far behind. Wonder if we'll see some Tsukishima movement again. Looks like he's setting up for it. Yeah.
I don't blame him. Go big or go home. That's why, or that's how you get world record.
Exactly. Yeah, that's Weegee's motto. And this a beautiful start, but he misses the triple jump.
Oh.
That's too bad. Still though.
But the only way to reinforce that consistency is to continually do it in runs and fail it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big proponent of that, and races too. Like, it's kind of a balance you have to strike. Like, you don't want to go for too many, like stupid things in races, but
right.
Getting things in races, like it helps with your confidence so much that I think if it's a strat you're comfortable with, then you should just go for it.
You might as well.
Still with a good Dark World, so.
All right, Akki. All right, he's good this time. He did not come up short. Super close.
All right, Akki taking a slight lead out of Dark World. With
250.
Yeah, really good. Weegee only like a second behind. The timers, I just noticed.
Yeah, the timers are a little bit off. We'll get those resynced up really quick.
So almost the same Dark World then. They were basically tied. Weegee's been having some trouble exiting stage. It's like the second or third time that's happened. Trying to save frames.
Every frame counts in 16. Every frame counts. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything different. But trying to go for OG Canada.
It's out here. Didn't get it though. I wonder if I probably won't go for it again. I wouldn't think.
I wouldn't either, but that would have been.
I wouldn't put anything past him.
This man is insane.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch. I mean, they both are, but as I said in the beginning, like, couldn't be more different the way they're approaching this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and Akki. So there you go. Weegee going down, flipping. First time we've seen him miss that. So the Swamps is a little going for it anyway. That was a sick backup. It's interesting he went for Alice before Canalist though, since he already went for it once. I guess he's for sure gonna do texture now.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, you never know.
Yeah.
Weegee is a monster and has surprised us through a lot of this.
All right, Akki gets it there, 440.
Okay.
And Weegee should be good, yeah. So looking at about 6-7 seconds, still a bit behind on the timers. So it looks slightly bigger than it is. But pretty much every race has been like this. Just a slight lead going into basement for one of the players. Doesn't really mean anything at this point. We've come to see.
Not at all. You know, the first test has been here in SSL. Weegee really kind of struggling on pillarless. Akki kind of breezing through.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this goes here.
And
Akki, a little bit of roll reversal. Let's see if Weegee can get it. Looks good. Okay, he's up there.
And he's in.
Nice. Beautiful pillarless.
That's got to be a huge confidence boost.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, we should feel really good right now with where he's at in this race. And Akki throwing it away.
He's throwing away the bomb.
Pillarless has been... It's been, it's doing what Pillarless does. Akki way down here. He's got to kick all the way up the pyramid. Kind of smart, though, because that bird is... You saw what happened to Weegee when he got there too early. Yeah, Weegee's taking the lead now.
Weegee, struggled with that both races. And then gets it first try.
Yeah, that's this game in a nutshell. You pretty much never know what's gonna go wrong or go right. That's part of what makes it so fun to watch and to race. And
Exactly.
play. Weegee, yeah, a decent lead here because we still got the 2 to 3 second desync and a good amount ahead, even without it. So,
all right, yeah.
Akki re-entering SSL. Definitely not want to do that. I've done that so many times in this league. There was one race I did it like 7 times. It's a surprise from Akki though, because 16's in his blood. Probably just the order. He's so used to doing pillarless first.
Right.
Once he got it, he didn't realize to go to LLL. This is big for Weegee. He's got a pretty good lead.
And Akki getting burned? What?
He's not the Akki that we're used to seeing right now.
Did the batteries fall out?
Yeah.
Did he became unplugged? What's going on?
Had to replace them with some lesser quality batteries.
Apparently, the Energizer money is not popping off.
Weegee, beautiful lava boost. He's playing very well right now. Tip-top shape. And things have completely changed. The momentum's done like a 180.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Akki with that good side hop. Weegee right behind him. So good. That's a fun start when you see it done really well. It looks really cool.
Because it's almost like, with that punch, it's like, all right, I'm just falling forward.
Yeah. I like that.
It's incredibly difficult. And they make it look easy.
It really is. Oh. Yeah, that's... I struggle with it. Weegee's been doing double jump, side hop, like just kind of messing around with it. I don't know if he'll actually implement it. I'm sure he will at some point, but it's crazy. You do like a quick rollout, speed cake, double jump.
Weegee is right insane. He is. I think this is the point of just, like you said earlier, putting your head down and just running, just playing the game.
That's what it looks like. He seems like he's playing really free. This basement has been immaculate from Weegee.
Oh, yeah.
And Akki doing a regular dive instead of a jump dive.
Whoops. I mean...
Okay, he's in there. Alright, a good triple box jump from Weegee.
Weegee's looking...
I never know what to call that. Triple jump box. One of the, there's triple jumps and there's boxes.
Triple box jump?
Yeah. Something like that.
The triple jump box jump bump.
Triple jump box, I feel like makes more sense.
It kind of does.
Makes me think like you're doing a box jump 3 times.
Right.
Regardless, they both nail it.
All right. Heading back in.
So yeah, this not much to this kind of part of the run is about as chill as it gets. You get Toad, and then the 2 agency stars aren't too threatening.
There you go, chat following up with the box triple jump.
That's the winner. But you don't hear that very often. I feel like triple box jump is definitely what everyone calls it.
Right. And I think of triple box jumping in like where you grab the box that jumps 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, like TTM has a good one. But we're not too concerned with the sync here. Slightly off because Weegee got some dust, but still pretty sync. Akki though a full star behind.
The difference is that Weegee is heading to grab Mips as Aki's gonna have to go back in.
Yeah, it's a quick star, but still the entry and the exit, it's a decent lead here. Let's see if Weegee can get punch grab this time. And he does. Yeah, you see he's close to the door. If Akki gets punch grab, he's like significantly further back. Probably like a 1 less jump for Weegee. Going for that fast clip. Pretty good.
He wants it back. He wants it bad. I don't blame him.
Gets the wall kick. All right. Yeah, Weegee flying right now. A small flub on Mips, and that's like the only thing that went wrong since he got to basement. Akki missing again. I was wrong though. He punched in the same spot.
Maybe upgrading a little bit.
Yeah, this is a...
Got to stand on his competitive toes. He knows, like, even though he's the current world record holder, he knows that he's going up against someone not to be reckoned with.
For sure. Weegee's breathing down his neck. Alright, let's see if we can get front sub. Both players have struggled with it. Perfect from Weegee. He's looking great.
You got to remember, we still have a little bit of a desync with the timers as well.
Yeah, it's right at about 3 seconds. So I think it's hard for me to look at both timers at once, maybe 2. But so yeah, add that to the lead. Plus, Weegee's playing like he can do no wrong right now. Obviously, that can change in an instant. We've seen it, but
it can, especially here in Fire City.
Yeah, looking good so far. Akki with a beautiful front sub. Oh, there you go.
And there it is.
This is it. It's not like the worst thing missing a cycle in Fire City.
It's not
compared to like 120 or like when you have to collect red coins. Still though, definitely some time you don't want to lose. But yeah, Weegee backs up very quickly.
Good.
And see Akki slipping on pole glitch. So no harm done really for Weegee.
Not really.
Hopefully he missed this throw last time, didn't he?
He did.
I think he did. Yeah, don't want to see that.
He didn't throw him off, but he did miss it. Had to wait for Bowser to turn around.
That's right. He gets it this time though.
Looks like we are synced back up now.
Yeah, so you can see exactly what the lead is. And Akki is just not himself. Bonking.
What?
Oh, Akki, get out of the lava. Yeah, touch the heart. That would have been GG. But still alive. Huge lead for Weegee, like massive.
Oh yeah. All right. And Weegee heading up for his first BLJs just as Akki is starting Fire Sea.
Yeah. It's a really good pace from Weegee.
Really good pace.
Especially considering the Womp cycle really wasn't the best, and he missed a Fire Sea cycle. Let's see if the BLJs haven't been too kind to Weegee. Last race they were really giving him trouble. That's pretty good though. Take those.
One more BLJ stands between him and Sky.
And the easier of the two. Okay. But he got too much speed. Kind of hit an invis wall there. And he's to kind of get going. Akki will be there in any minute.
Any second at this point.
Second, more like it.
Now we saw the spaghetti dropped here in Sky from both of these runners in the last race, so it's still anybody's race at this point.
Yeah, Akki missing a BLJ. That's how you know that things are not going the way he wants them to.
Right.
I mean, everybody has off days, off races.
Oh yeah.
He is human, but
got moving right side.
Yeah, Weegee looking great. Had that ledge grab to start bits. I was a little bit worried that would shake him, but perfect after that. Going for the dive there.
Really good.
Makes me so nervous to see people do that in races.
It does.
All right, so Weegee look like he's gonna take this. I mean, no,
and Akki
triple jump. Yeah, just not his race.
Not his race. Not a sweep, really? Which is exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah. Bits in general has been very, very mean to Akki today. But still managing to come away with 2 or 3, like, just it's a testament to him.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta give mad props to Weegee to come back after. I know things didn't go perfectly in the first 2 races, but this is this 15? It's very close, if not.
Yes, it's very close.
So yeah, it's an amazing time for a race.
Wow.
Gotta be happy. It's fun to see. These 2 Titans a 16-star. They put on about as entertaining a show as we expected.
They truly did. You know, Akki is known for being that robot, but we saw that human side today. Weegee able to take full advantage of that, even with those small mistakes that he had earlier on, like you talked about. Weegee.
Yo, Weegee, what's up? GG, man.
GG. The last race was phenomenal. Oh no.
What was going on?
What's up, Weegee?
Okay, right now I can hear.
There you go.
So the last race, phenomenal.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, good stuff.
So kind of walk us through. We know that you had the issues in the first race with Pillarless. The second race, it was like you were coming back with a vengeance. I mean, you were solid going through, and then I don't know what happened in Sky between you and Akki.
Yeah.
It was like spaghetti everywhere, all over the screen. What was going on? What was going through your mind?
Well, I think part of it, for at least like the bits choke in the second race or whatever, comes from like watching the stream, and then a part of me had given up already because I saw that he was like in Sky and finishing up, and so I was kind of just spinning around, and I was like, oh, he's actually dying, and then I went in, kept on choking still, but yeah, it was fun. I woke up like 30 minutes before this race. I took a really long nap, and I was like, oh crap.
It kind of explains, like, not bad by any means, but you can just kind of tell you were off a bit that first race.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely got it together, got better each time, and put on a show. It was fun to watch.
It was front sub.
Yeah.
In that first race, that was just eating the lag, trying to get up.
Yeah, it's incredibly hard to do it after you miss it once.
Yeah.
But other than that, phenomenal showing today. Like we commented how it's the Battle of the Titans. I know you've been grinding out some 16-star. I've seen you going back and forth between that and Super Mario Sunshine. What can we expect to see from you the rest of this league?
I think it'll be mostly the same stuff, just doing 16/70. Yeah, I think it'll be mostly what it has been. Hopefully the races will get a little bit better, but yeah, let's keep on playing.
Keep on keeping on. Rock Chalk, do you have anything else for Weegee before we turn it over to some, I believe, Double Dash?
Yeah, I think it's Double Dash. No, I think I'm straight. GG, man, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks. GG's.
Awesome. And Rock Chalk, it's been a pleasure having you in the booth today.
It's been
fun. I don't even know what to say. Watching these two phenomenal runners go head to head, I'm really excited to see what they're bringing to the table for the rest of this tournament and moving forward specifically. So, but thank you so much, viewers, as well, for hanging out. Be sure to stick around. Got a lot more action coming up. I know some Double Dash coming up next. Right after that, a little battle for Bikini Bottom. So stay tuned. Take it easy.